Hi, my name's Dennis DeLay. I'm with the New Hampshire Center for Public Policy Studies. We're a think tank located in Concord, New Hampshire. The New Hampshire economy is really interesting. And New Hampshire is a unique state, first of all, relative to the rest of the states in New England. Our population and our economy have tended to grow a little bit faster than the states around us. Our population growth has been higher than Vermont, Maine, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut in percentage terms. The really interesting part about New Hampshire, though, is not the fact that we've attracted people moving into the state. It's that the income per person in New Hampshire has actually increased faster than the national average through the 1980s, early 1990s, and still remains, our income per capita still remains above the U.S. average in New Hampshire. So it isn't just enough to attract people to move into an area. If there's not economic opportunity for those people, what you're left with is a lot of poor people. So the real issue for New Hampshire is to try to figure out how do we maintain and increase economic opportunity for all of our citizens. There are a lot of sectors of industries in New Hampshire that are changing even as we speak. Manufacturing is still an important sector in New Hampshire, although it employs fewer people now than it did 10 or 20 years ago. The reason it's still important is that manufacturing productivity, in other words, the amount of work that the average manufacturing employee can perform, has increased even more rapidly than the overall economy has. So what's really going on in manufacturing is we have fewer people employed there, but each of those people is doing more, is paid more, is better trained, is better educated than the average manufacturing employee, say, 3 or 4 decades ago. Other growing sectors of New Hampshire economy are professional and business services, consulting services, healthcare, education, retail trade. Construction is also a growing industry because we have to build houses for and factories and office buildings for the people and businesses that are moving in to New Hampshire. And and for all of those sectors, even though they may sound like service sectors, especially in healthcare and in education, the jobs are fairly high paying and actually productive jobs, and one can certainly raise a family and have a lot of economic opportunity in the Granite State.